At 47, I had an epiphany. Perfect legs aren't a prerequisite for rocking a mini dress. It all started during a trip to Ibiza with my friend Jess, where we indulged in a fashion fantasy at Annie's, trying on gowns once worn by icons like Sienna Miller and Cara Delevingne. Twirling in a shimmering silver mini dress transported me back to my first visit to the White Isle at 18. Though its £1,000 price tag was out of reach, the joy it sparked was priceless. I vowed to transform my terrible legs, fix the veins, tone up, start lymphatic drainage, so I could relive that joy on the dance floor during my next Ibiza trip. But life had other plans. A year later, Jess, who had danced like a modern-day Tinkerbell in a sparkly green dress, passed away from skin cancer. Her death was a stark reminder. There's no perfect time, no perfect body. You just have to live boldly now. Shortly after her funeral, a friend invited me to Ibiza's DC-10 closing party, a club I'd always dreamed of visiting. Grief had shifted my mindset to seizing every moment, so I booked a flight on impulse. But then came the dilemma. What to wear? As a 47-year-old mom of two, I felt lost. Gone were the days of packing flimsy lycra dresses for 18 to 30s holidays. Inspiration struck when I recalled a photo of Fearne Cotton, 44. Glowing in a tiny blue mermaid shell dress, she looked radiant, carefree, exactly how I'd felt at Annie's. I sent the photo to a friend who simply said, "Do it." I found the dress on Vinted and, to my kids' horror, packed it. For weeks, self-doubt crept in. I can't wear this. But the moment I slipped it on, I smiled. It was fun, silly, and made me want to dance. At DC-10, I danced until 4 a.m., surrounded by strangers who complimented me, despite the predominantly black dress code. My legs? They were the last thing on my mind. The next day, I felt unstoppable. At Atzero Beach Club, I wore another mini dress, and looking back at the photos, I realized my legs aren't bad, and they'll never look this young again. This experience made me question, why do we abandon the things we love as we age? Why does responsibility mean sacrificing joy? Jess's passing put life into perspective. Now I'm committed to living more fully, embracing what feels good, and adopting Mel Robbins' Let Them Theory. If someone judges me for wearing a silly dress, so be it. This mindset tool helps you release the need to control others' opinions and focus on your own happiness. It's liberating. And yes, I'll keep wearing those mini dresses. But here's where it gets controversial. Is it selfish to prioritize joy over societal expectations as we age? Or is it a necessary rebellion against the idea that fun has an expiration date? Let's discuss. Do you think we should let go of self-consciousness and embrace life boldly? Or is there a line we shouldn't cross? Share your thoughts below.